Greetings everyone, Core here. Time for another midnight review. Today we went to go see Antman and the Wasp, Quantumanium. Quantumania? Quantumanium. Quantumania. um, I've always liked the Ant-Man series. They've had a unique feel to them compared to all the other movies. I think Iron Man has a unique feel. Captain America movies have a unique feel to them. Ant-Man definitely has its own unique feel. Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, Thor's has switched around. Now they actually have their feel, but I've always liked the Ant-Man ones because I guess Paul Rudd is just really likable and playing, and he's just playing himself most of the time. It feels like I'm sure he's ad-libbed tons of lines. He's very charismatic. He definitely doesn't, he puts in his full effort every time, and you gotta commend him for that. I mean, I love it that he takes these roles seriously, no matter what he does, and it really shows when you get to the more heartfelt, more family-oriented parts of the movie. Uh, it's really cool. It's really nice to see. It's good as far as that. But yeah, the movie is good, close to great, I would say. Not quite. It's probably one of the more stronger Phase 4 movies. I think it's better than Thor, Love and Thunder. Overall. Thor, Love and Thunder, I think all the scenes with Gore and all the stuff that has to do with Gore, the God Butcher, is probably the best stuff. There, of course, there's other scenes and stuff, everything, fight scenes and everything. But yeah, like it was just too much comedy in that. And in Ant-Man, there's just enough, and there's not too few. Like it still keeps its sense of style, I guess you could say, that the Ant-Man films have always had. And it's crazy to think that this is the third Ant-Man film, and it's really good. I really like it. I enjoyed it a lot. I think having Kane the Conqueror in it makes a lot of sense. Of course, um, he just, oh man, the actor that plays him, he's just on a roll, man. He, since Loki being introduced to him, and just seeing like what else he's doing, he's gonna be in Creed 3, and he looks amazing in that performance as well. And it's just, I'm looking forward to seeing him play more of Kane. It's gonna be entertaining as hell. So I gotta say that. Uh, Everybody else does a really good job. A surprise cameo, I guess, long cameo in this movie, which is always fun when you get those. Not sure if it's really out there. I know people have talked about it, but I just won't say it. But it's pretty fun when you see him. Him, I guess, that does give it away a little bit. What else? What else? What else? Music is nothing to call back compared to other Marvel movies. It's it works. Story, man, the story is really good. The action scenes are pretty cool. They get really innovative what they do with the shrinking, growing, and different things like that. I think the environment, the world that they create, the quantum realm is pretty cool. It's definitely feels different than like just being like in space with the Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff. And it's weird enough. It kind of reminds me of well, I guess, have you seen Strange World, the Pixar Disney movie? Uh, Wait, was it Pixar? Oh, it's a Disney movie, Disney animated movie that kind of bombed recently. It's very similar because yeah, they're microscopic pretty much. So it's cool to see the creativeness that they come up with. The characters are actually pretty neat. there's there's one creature that you see pretty early on that you could you could tell they put it in there because it's Disney, and Disney owns quite a few franchises, and you could tell which franchise this comes from, and it's kind of hilarious to see it. But yeah, there's it's worth it. It's worth your money. I think everybody will enjoy it. It was pretty packed when I saw Dolby Cinema, which really adds to the base, and It'll look great. It looked great. I think it's one of the better Dolby Cinema movies to watch. Definitely check it out. I might want to see it in IMAX because I think IMAX would be pretty fun too as well. So it's definitely worth it. Either one. What else? What else? There's definitely a mid-credit scene. So after the fancy credits, that's what I call the mid-credit scene. It ties into uh, the story that we just watched, and there is a very end credit scenes after the scroll, the scrolling titles, which is really cool to see. It's definitely gonna tie into another series, so that's gonna be interesting to see what that goes. But yeah, man, I enjoyed it. I gotta say, even though I wasn't feeling my greatest, my allergies were kind of kicking my butt today, so I was a little tired, but the movie definitely kept my attention. It definitely um, made me keep going to continue watching it. So I highly recommend it. So definitely give it a thumbs up. Uh, yeah, probably it's a solid 7 for sure. It's just, it's a good B movie. Um, it could get up there a little bit. I think maybe I'll watch it again. I might like it a little bit more because there's just a ton of stuff that's happening in the background. So I'm pretty sure I'll pick up more stuff. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I think everybody did a really good job. I like where they're going with things. It's interesting that chose they chose the ending that they got. They made. Um, but I was kind of hoping for the other way. But overall, it's still really good. I still enjoyed it. I think it's worth the money. I think everybody will enjoy it. So check it out if you can. If not, just wait for it for Disney Plus in a few months. Until next time, guys. Later.